Okay, you guys, it's September 10th. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I'm about to go try to pee through my own penis for the first time. I've waited 38 years for this. Whatever happens, happens, but... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try it. I actually had to empty my bladder a few hours ago because I just couldn't wait, so hopefully there's enough urine to, push things through. Well, sprayed all over myself, and it is coming out in some other places, so I gotta figure that out, but... Oh my god, I just threw my penis. Fucking... It worked. It just kind of shot out 2 streams, and it worked. There is some coming from somewhere else. I couldn't tell because I was filming. Next time I'll do it naked, and I'll do it alone, and I'll do it in the shower. So it did come down. I don't know if it's coming from my scrotum or just kind of at the base where it's attached to me. All common. But most of it, like 95%, because they have you empty your bladder through your penis and then empty the flip flow. And there's just, after I did that, open the flip flow, it was just a teeny bit of residual. So most of it's coming out there. A little bit's coming down the balls and stuff. I'm not sure where it's coming. Next time I pee, I'm going to do it in the shower and kind of try to identify that. But 95% of it came from my phallus. And I am 110% thankful and joyful because this is why I had this surgery. The pain standing up killed me, and so I'm so thankful. Just so happy, so fucking happy. And now I need to do laundry for my shorts. Good morning, you guys. It's 7:41 in the morning. I just did my first void trial about an hour ago. I woke up and went downstairs and pulled out my own penis and peed from it. It was such a moment of elation, of gender euphoria, instead of waking up with dysphoria. It was euphoria. Had a really good stream. First it started out kind of 2, and then it went into 1 in a very nice, controllable, manageable stream. So thank you, Dr. De Leon. And then it did start coming out somewhere else, which is expected. The goal in the paperwork, they said, is to have like 70% of the urine coming from the tip of your penis. And then it might come from the scrotum area. Remember, I do have a fistula / wound separation kind of behind my balls, and so I wonder if some was coming from there. I was wearing shorts, so I couldn't tell the source of where the other urine was coming from. So a little disappointed there that it didn't come out all the tip, but I don't know anyone who has a void trial where it all comes out the tip the first time. A lot of the times it's, mostly the balls or something. So I would say at least 85% came out of my tip, and then just the rest, I'm not sure where it's coming from. So the next time I need to urinate, I'm gonna go just stand in the shower, take off all the clothes here, and just kind of see where it's coming from. I'm so excited, I'm so happy, I'm just over the moon. I feel so thankful, so grateful. Like, this is why I came for this surgery. Yes, sex, of course, is a goal, penetrative sex, but peeing standing up was my main bread and butter, and I'm so excited. So hopefully this leaking doesn't last too long. It's gonna make using restrooms in public kind of difficult. I guess I'll just have to sit, which is not a big deal. Like, whatever. At least I'm sitting with my dick. But yeah, I'll just navigate that when it comes. Navigate those waters as we approach the storm. So flying home on Thursday. Hopefully things will maybe clear up a little by then. But my mom and I are gonna go for a little walk around Lady Bird Lake. Gonna miss the shit out of this beautiful city, but we did that yesterday morning before it got hot. Walked a little bit with her, and then she dropped me off at a little alcove, and I just sat there and read. I sat there and read, listened to music, and then just kind of filmed a little bit, and just had a really nice breezy morning while she walked around. And then we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go do it earlier because Texas plays Alabama today at 11, and they're gonna start their day drinking right about now, and so we don't want to be out. We're real close to downtown where we are, so we don't want to deal with all the traffic. I'm becoming an old woman. I don't want to deal with the traffic. Well, anyway, we're gonna go check out the lake. I'm gonna do some reading, and I will update you as these void trials continue. Good morning, it's 7:50 in the morning. About an hour ago, I had my first void trial, and it went really well. Some pee did come from somewhere else, but I'm going to investigate that later. But most of it was a beautiful stream coming from my penis. It was beautiful. So yesterday, Mom and I went to Lady Bird Lake Boardwalk. I sat while she went around, but we're going to go even earlier today to avoid all the mess. So I'm excited, and yeah, let's go for a little hike, Mom. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. We were out here yesterday, Friday. It's the 10th. Oh, we look like we got a rowing crew coming. So we come out to Lady Bird Lake so my mom can get her exercise and I can get my zen over here. So if you don't mind following me, there is a beautiful, beautiful view of downtown Austin. And then there's a beautiful boardwalk. Are you showing it? Can you come a little closer? Like that wraps around the whole lake. And then there's people on boats. If I was more able-bodied right now, I would definitely be out there on my paddleboard. So what a gorgeous city. I love Austin. Beautiful.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 12:30 on the 10th of September. Started my voiding trials this morning. Also got a cane. It does help my walking, but it also signals to people I've got other injuries because they just see this. So just thinking about when I go home, and also dogs, don't want dogs jumping on me. But just, thinking about when I go home, my mobility, walking through the airport, all those kind of things. So I started my voiding trials. It worked. The stream was great. Some is coming from behind the penis, maybe the scrotum. I don't know. We're gonna figure out that out next. Been having a lot of bladder spasms. So far, I've peed through the phallus twice and then emptied the catheter a few times, just because the spasms are so intense and it feels like I gotta pee really bad all the time, and it's not enough to actually push through the phallus. And at this point, I can't use a toilet. I have to go up to the shower. So I don't want to have to use the shower each time. I don't want to have to remove all my clothing each time. So I'm just alternating. I would like to get more trained on the phallus before we leave on Thursday, just so it's not messy, but you can't, speed up your healing. So I might just have to sit to pee in the airport. It's no big deal. I've done it my whole life. I can do it some more. But, now it's coming from a penis. But it's really cool and so affirming and joyful to see it come out of my own body in that way, in a standing position, no fucking STPs, none of that. But yeah, I'm just having really intense bladder spasms, and it's just uncomfortable, and I keep emptying the catheter, but I realize I need to hold it so I can start practicing going through the phallus. And it burns a bit. It burns where it goes through the old urethra, and then when it's coming out, it's called a J hookup. So, that going like that. I don't feel it go through the phallus yet, so I feel it burn, 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 and then it feels like it'll come out the old way, and then comes out. So I'm trying to retrain my bladder. Sometimes, I feel an intenseness and just some urine just comes out of my penis, and it's like, oh God. So I just don't want to wet myself in public. So we're lying low. We're gonna go to Tiff's Treats, just get a few cookies while we're on halftime from Alabama, Texas, and then I'm just gonna come back and hopefully nap and heal and drink lots of water and just keep this system going. We're at Tiff's Treats for lunch. We ate it. It was so fucking good. Good evening. It's 7:33 in the evening on the 10th of September. It's Saturday, though it feels like Sunday. Mom and I have been just chilling, watching football all afternoon, which is not something you normally hear me saying, but I've been enjoying it. We went to Tiff's Treats, got some cookies, and then now I'm going to attempt to drive for the first time. I feel good, I feel confident, but I have been in this little healing bubble this whole time in Austin, where I eventually have to face the real world, and we're going back home on Thursday, so I'm kind of getting a little nervous about the airport, and then just being home and having to resume my activities of daily living and not just kind of getting to lay around and heal all the time. So I know I have more healing ahead of me. I still have maybe only half my energy levels, 50-60%. And so I know I'll need another couple weeks off when I get home. Also have to buy another car when I get home. So that's just life. My car blew up right before we left here, but timing is everything. So basically gonna venture on my own. It's almost 4 weeks post-op. Can't believe this has been with me for 4 weeks. Also, today started my voiding trials. I've peed a few times through my phallus now. and there is most definitely a hole on the underside of my penis. And it's kind of funny, it's a beautiful stream that shoots out from the phallus, but just right on the underside, not even something that I would think would cause an issue, it just shoots straight out. So gonna have to figure out how to, I don't know how to do that. I guess I'll just pee sitting when I'm at the airport and stuff, but yeah, it's really cool that things are mostly working, and the goal is to get 70 to 75% of the urine out of the phallus, and that is definitely happening. When I go to release the flip flow at the end, it's just a dribble. So there's your void update, and I'm gonna head out and do a target run.